Happy Sunday evening and welcome to the Ashburn Ice House in Ashburn, Virginia for the CBHL 18U Upper Patrick Championship between South Maryland's Sabres and the Ashburn Xtreme. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Sunday, wet, snowy Sunday outside. It's nice and cool in here in the rink. It's an honor and a privilege to do this game. Thank you for inviting me into your homes tonight. Joining me here in the booth today, we got Mr. Toby Ruck. Thank you for joining us. You're Soren's dad.
Glad to be here.
Say hi to everyone at home. You're going to add lots of color commentary, I hear.
Yes, yeah.
And then you're going to bolt after like a period.
Right.
Okay. So you guys have had a pretty good season, looks like.
Absolutely.
Ashburn on top of the Upper Patrick. We'll get a glimpse here at a game matchup here in just a second. I believe we're going to have a 15-minute period as per the normal for the Upper Patrick division. And if you're watching at home, subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to comment on the games. Please keep it clean. You'll see your comments show up here on the page. Keep them clean or else we're going to have to drop the gloves, right?
Right.
We're going to send you after them. That's why you're leaving in the middle of the period. But you got to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That keeps bots and all sorts of nefarious characters out. All right, enough about that. Let's get into our game matchup between these two. As you see the roster scrolling across the bottom. Number 1 and 2 in the Upper Patrick, the My Hockey rankings, Ashburn is a little bit higher, a point and some change higher than the Sabres. And there's the records, high scores, regular season scores. That's cumulative, including the playoff win for both teams. And here's your starting goaltender matchups. That is not correct because Game Sheet has not been updated. So I don't think so because Junior Black Bears are not playing right now.
No.
So we rely heavily on Game Sheet updates. You'll see the Game Sheet updates come across the screen as events unfold here if they are keeping Game Sheet going downstairs. So we'll find out here shortly. You'll see some messages. Toby, for you, audio cues, you'll hear chat messages come up. They're a popping noise, and then the Game Sheet updates come across. It's a swoosh noise.
Okay.
So just not to get confused, and we also have, other things to look at while we have time. So we do have a PA announcer here. Every once in a while we'll cut out and we'll drop the volume down. We're going to try not to make that too loud for y'all at home. We've got a pretty good audience watching so far. That's our number of people watching currently.
Cool. That
many people have tuned in and out. So, not that you care about the numbers. All you care about is that this game is being recorded. Who we got starting in net here?
It's like Kazai.
Aiden Kazai?
Correct.
Number 51 starting in net. You're going to have to help me out with the player names. Oh, I do have a list. Do you want the list?
Sure.
So it's, I'll dig it out in just a second. We're getting ready to get started. You can peek over my shoulder if you need to.
Okay.
For the time being. Here we go. Powers takes the face-off for the Ashburn Xtreme. Sabres into the zone. Ashburn along the half wall. Sabres keep it in. Number 8 is going to take a shot wide of the net. We have a whistle. Player down injured already for the Sabres. Helmet off. Actually, that's for Ashburn. Good thing to see he's up on his own power. He's going to stay in the game. So was that 46 that was injured?
No, there were, yes, he was down as well, I believe. I'm not sure. There was a player from each team down.
Some equipment issues for the Sabres player. He's going to go off the ice. Get some equipment repairs. Please feel free to chime in and let us know you can hear us. Looks like everything's good on our end here. Ashburn wins that face-off. Out to center ice. That's shot back in, delayed offside. Sabres back in. Around the boards, up to the half wall, kept in by number 80 for Sabres. Centering feed intercepted by number 46 and up and out of the zone. That's not going to have enough steam to go for icing, or is it? It certainly will. There's a zone, a view from our GoPro camera down on the other end of the ice. We did have a second camera running earlier, but it's flaked out, so we only have one end. That's the far end to our right for additional coverage here tonight. No icing on this as the Sabres player touched up. Ashburn looking to center, a back up to the point. 27, hard shot. Rebound. "14 minutes here in our first period. Face-off win for Ashburn. Shot from the point, didn't get all of that one. Sabres the other way. Into the zone. Adams tries to go around the Ashburn defender, number 2. Shot towards the net, intercepted by Ashburn. Over to Michael Rule. Luca Valentine dumps it down behind the net. Center feed through the crease. Back up all the way to the point, kept in by Mueller. Puck along the half wall, picked up, shot behind the net again. Up to the point, not out, kept in. Winger came back to help out. Shot in from the red line. That's going to go in offside. So yeah, we did have 3 cameras set up. There's a view from at least 2 of them. So sometimes things just don't work out. 12:46, sorry about that. Sabres win the faceoff, but Ashburn gets it up to the neutral zone. Sabres player onto the ice trying to make a play. This is going to be a 3-on-2 for Ashburn. Shot well wide of the net and cleared all the way down. This is going to go down for an icing. And you know what we typically do on some of these games, right? It's pretty early for this, but I'm going to let you guess on what a favorite player's favorite type of tea is.
No idea.
No idea? All right. Well, it's penalty. You're welcome. We still do those. They're fan favorites. They really are. We'll only do one of those a period, folks. This is supposed to be serious hockey, right? Sabres can't get a shot on goal. Nice defense. Number 46 up along the half walls and out. Powers giving chase. 25 also in there. Hard shot on goal. Let's have a look at that one from the GoPro down on the end. Here's what that rush looked like from the end zone. Good hard shot. Shot back into the corner. Sabres are going to get to it first. No, actually Ashburn gets to it first. Behind the net, 25 up to 37. shot and a save by the Sabres goaltender. Yeah, if I knew the players' names a little bit more, I would call out their names, but by the time I look to my left and call them out, it's just easier to say the jersey number, right?
Right.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. For a lot of these players, it'll be their last game. A lot of them are seniors. Do you know roughly how many?
I don't know the exact amount, but I believe the majority.
Majority. So 3/4 of the team. This will be their final CBHL regular season game of their career. Some have high school hockey left to play. 25, a shot blocked back up to the point. So having been down that road last year myself, as Sabres have a 2-on-2 developing shot wide, I know what it means to have these games available to the public and for everybody to watch. If 46 drives to the net, can't get a clean shot off. Pass back up to the point. My son graduated last year, so we're still doing this for fun. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game.
So tripping.
Let's see if we can get a look at that penalty. There it is. So we got a tripping call. I don't see any game sheet updates coming across, so I'm just wondering if this game is actually live or not. But can't worry about that. Power play for Ashburn. 12 off to the corner. Puck back up to the point and through. He'll give chase. That's number 27, Mueller. Max up to the point. Cross ice feed. A little too far. Kept in, punched down to the corner. Looking set up. Got jammed on the pass. Cleared out. No icing on power plays. New change to the USA hockey rules. Shot on goal. Picks up his own rebound. Cross ice feed, shot, and a goal! Number 27.
Looks like Scotty got the assist there, Scotty Wu.
There it is, beautiful, 1-0 for your Ashburn Xtreme. Power play goal, 10:05 here in the first period. .95, 96 will dump it in. Give chase, that's Peter Ribich. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm really bad with names. That's good. Feel free to chime in and tell me. You're supposed to be adding color. Ashburn's going for a line change.
Cleared out of the zone by Sean Jacobs.
Say again?
Sean Jacobs.
Sean Jacobs. Shot wide of the net. Picked up by Ashburn. That's going to get out of the zone. Ashburn can't get into the zone. Sabres doing a good job standing them up at the line. Brandon with the pass back to 96. That's Peter. They'll dump it in, and Sabres have to chase. That's going to be sent the length of the ice. No icing. They're going to say that the Xtreme could play that one. 8:45 here to go. That's going to be sent all the way down the headman pass. Jacobs was at the blue line. Sabres there to defend that one. It's sent all the way back down. That's going to hit a referee. Connor across. Headman feed once again. This Ashburn team likes to stay up around the blue line. I remember that last year. It must be a coaching strategy. I remember that from last year's championship game. This is our second year in a row doing the CBHL Upper Patrick for 18U. Before that, did a couple for 16U when my son was at that level. So always fun to get in on all of these games. Haven't had any comments show up on the screen yet. If you're watching, please do feel free to cheer on your team, say hello, tell a joke. Let's have some fun here, folks. Ashburn behind the net first. He's going to get squished. See if we can see what's going on down there. Can't really see too well. Ashburn comes out with it. Shot, pass down low. That shot was just wide. Puck up to the point. Can't keep it in. All the way down as we get close to 7 minutes here left. That's a hard shot. That had to change direction a couple times.
Fought off well by the goalie there.
Shot from the point, blocked. He'll pass it down. That goes off to the half wall. Number 17 in there doing work. I believe now it's 37. Give and go. Oh, that was close.
Kept in again by Max.
Hard shot from the point, doesn't get through. Rebound. Ashburn putting on the pressure here. Back up to the point. Sabres are on their heels. Another give and go as the defender comes off the ice for a change. Fresh defender on. Number 79 off to the left side as 23 moves over. Sabres finally able to collect the puck. They'll send it down the ice. This is going to go for an icing. We'll take it down. Have a look at the standings here real quick for both of these teams. Number 1 and number 2 on the season so far. Well, not so far for the entire season, I should say. Those include playoff games as well as regular season and matchups with the Lower Patrick as well, I believe. I think you guys had 3 games against the Lower Patrick. There's a three,
sounds right.
Yeah, 3 teams down there, so they each play the Upper Patrick 1 time each. Comes across the crease. That was a pass. Threaded needle through a few feet. Ashburn into the zone. 2-on-4. Drop pass. Sabres player will pick it up. Flip pass up ahead.
Nice poke check there by Soren.
Shot in on net. Aiden punches that one off to the corner. Number 88, centering feed. Shot in. Had a guy, number 3, on the doorstep for the Sabres. He wasn't able to get over to the rebound in time. Ashburn up to the point. That takes a weird bounce off the boards. So Soren is 79 there. Okay.
Hard shot on goal.
We know Soren. Need to make sure our game sheet is actually up and running here. I'm not going to have time to do it. I'll just do it in intermission. Five minutes to go here in our first period. Trip.
Oh, that's a trip.
That's going to go. Sabres going to go short another man. Another Ashburn power play. Face-off win. That's going to end up outside. Face-off win back up to the point. Cross-ice feed. D to D. Shot wide. Back up to the point, kept in. for a moment. Sabres player goes the other way. Hard shot on goal, off to the corner. Easy save for Aiden. Puck the other way, that would be shot into the offensive zone. Up to the point. Defender came over into the center of the ice, got back in time. He's not going to be able to get over for that one, though. He's going to chase back with 45 seconds left on the power play. Headman feed across ice. Ashburn looking for an entry point. There they go, right up the middle. That shot was a clearing attempt, but went off one of the Ashburn players to the corner. Around we go. 37 is going to pick it up. Back behind the net. Jack Powers doing battle there with a slightly bigger opponent. He's going to take the puck away from him, and the Sabres are going to clear. That's going to do it for the power play. We're back 5 aside. Pass back, clearing attempt, back up. Ashburn regroups. They'll tip it in. Little dump and chase. Sabres do it first. Along the boards, that's going to get out. So for anybody watching and needs help with future games, we do cover all sorts of different games. High school, CBHL, CCHL, Pivaha, anything that you guys want, we can cover it. Here's our contact information on the screen. Scan the QR code, get in touch with me. Thank you for watching and for the privilege of doing this. Center and feed. Sabres will pick this one up, go 2-on-2 through neutral zone. They'll dump and chase. Ashburn to it first. Nobody pressing on the
great pass.
On the left half wall. Back out to the neutral zone. Still 1-0 if you're just tuning in. 2:30 mark of the first period. Ashburn with the power play goal. Sabres having 2 penalties on the game. Ashburn, no infractions so far. Shot from the point, deflected, did not get through to the goaltender. Flip pass ahead. Nice play by the defender. He'd make a great shortstop. I don't know. I haven't seen him field the ball from the ground. Maybe an outfielder. Deflected way down deep into the end and all the way around, and we're going to have another icing here with 1:46 left on the board. Yeah, they don't have our game live on Game Sheet. I guess maybe they're not connected to the internet or something. Soren looking, not Soren, Toby, you're looking to hand off the baton?
No, just wanted to see if you wanted to hear and listen in for a minute.
I do have an extra headset if we need to hook it up.
Okay.
You sure? Trust me, nobody wants, the people at home listening, they don't want to hear my voice that much. I've got a face for the radio. But a voice for the radio too, I guess. All right, okay, sounds good. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Puck up to the point. Sabres are going to keep it in. Round the corner, kept in. Actually, that's the Sabres. There we go with our first comment. Hello, my friends. Here, Grandpa from Soren. There you go. There's your dad chiming in. So we officially have a
calling in from Germany
international audience. 55.4 seconds left. We have a whistle. We're going to take the face-off all the way down the other end. This may have been a hand pass or play with a high stick. I did not pick that up. Carrying it all the way into the zone. Nobody in the penalty box. You didn't pick that up, did you?
No.
I was too busy looking at your dad's comment.
Father-in-law.
Oh, father-in-law, okay. That's your dad. Hi, Dad. He's my hockey dad now. Is it okay if we share?
Sure.
Okay. Cross-ice feed into Ashburn defender's going to take it way inside the circle. Down near the high slot. Trying to overload. Here's another shot on goal and a save by the Sabres goaltender. And, you know, we tried to stay a little bit unbiased. Here's a save for the Sabres goalie. Got to keep the fans happy on both sides, right?
Right.
I just wish this one would work down here. 28.2 on the board left. Face-off win, a little too hot and heavy. The defender's able to keep it in. Nice job, number 46. That's Connor. I can slowly running out of time. Sabres dump and chase right on net. Oh, that was challenging. This is going to end up being an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres with 7.9 seconds. Not enough time for them to pull. I wouldn't dare pull the goaltender in this case. He's looking back at us saying, do I come out? Do I come out? Nah. And you stay there. You stay put. That's not enough time. Like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe. Face-off wins straight on net. Loose puck. Rebound shot and a goal by the Sabres. They tie it up with 3.1 left.
Collapsed a bit defensively there. They're going to get an earful on the bench about that one.
I think so. How do you let that goal get in with 8 seconds? Well, that's hockey for you. Sometimes you need a little bit of puck luck, and you got a nice little bounce there off the goaltender. All right, that'll do it for the first period. Now what we're going to do is we're going to dip out for about 40 to 60 seconds. We're going to take a look at our intermission highlights, and we'll be right back. We are back live now. So here's the game. See, we're not live. It says scheduled. So that's why we're not getting game sheet updates.
Okay.
So whoever is controlling the game sheet down on the ice is not live.
Okay.
So that's why you don't see all the extra graphics and stuff for goals. Yeah, we got pretty good viewership.
Yeah.
So this is currently watching right now.
73 views.
Yep. So we just saw, let's see. Nah, that extra camera's not going to work. Sometimes you just got to keep going with what you got. We are now in the second period. And we are off in the second period. Ashburn dumps it into the zone. Set the length of the ice. Kept in. Letting the PA announcer do his job. We're tied up here at 1 apiece. Late goal by the Sabres in the first period to tie it all up. Shot in on net. Aiden will make the nice and easy save. That is the wrong replay. Sometimes it's manual error. You know, they say monkeys can push buttons too, right? Probably do a better job than me sometimes. Puck behind the net. Ashburn gets to it first. Sabres pick it up. Nice lift check there by Ashburn to take that puck away. Here we go with the one-on-one. Sniper caught his leg. He was able to recover from that one. Hard shot. Rebound on net.
Trailer.
And the Sabres get it out.
Good job by Connor there.
Yep. Connor up to Thomas. He'll dump it in. Sabres to it first. Ratterman can't keep it in. Defender 86 will pick it up. Scott will dump it in. These Sabres players play at the Capitol Clubhouse. I've only been there once. Beautiful facility. Cannot stream games there. Here's a chance to the front of the net. Shot on goal by Nayar. He stood up. Sabres are calling for a penalty. He made a play on that puck, so that is not a penalty. And that's going to go down for an icing. So in order to comment on the page, go and subscribe to OP Productions on YouTube. Give it 10 minutes. You can comment on the game, cheer your team along. I would appreciate the support if you guys would subscribe and set notifications. Every little bit helps. Toby, thank you very much for letting me come and do this game with you guys today.
You're welcome.
Very exciting to still be a part of the hockey community. Shotting on goal. He's going to squeeze that one. Pretty easy save. I think I would have been able to make that one. What about you?
Probably not.
No? Oh, come on. Don't undersell yourself. You'd make a fantastic goaltender. For youth hockey, well, man, maybe beer league. This might be a little above our level, yeah.
Right.
Shot high. That was a field goal. Straight over the crossbars. Posts. Number 2 back to number 14. Sean's going to give chase. Plays it indirect for himself. 72 is going to stick a shoulder in there. Can't take away the puck. Sabres the other way. They're going to try to dump and chase. Defender says no, sir. This is an odd man rush. 14 in with a shot. He didn't realize.
I'd like to see him get a pass over.
Yeah. He didn't pull his head up. He didn't look across to see that Brennan was across on the other side. 11:52 second period, all knotted up. This is for all the cheese, all the gold. Speaking of gold, nice jersey there, sir.
Thank you. Great game this morning.
Absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad USA won, but having a lot of family up in Canada, I would not be terribly disappointed either way. I'm just happy to see such a good game in the hockey sport put on display like it was today.
Got to get back. No, don't hook him.
Take a look at an instant replay from the other end of the ice. That is not what we were looking for.
Looked like we got away with one there.
I think we did. We'll see if this replay works. There we go. And now we're coming back to live action. Ashburn controls behind her own net. Headman feed. Just a little too far past them. Sabres the other way, looking for an outlet pass. Two-on-three rush for the Ashburn Xtreme. Powers in behind the net. Pass back up to the point. Back down low to Powers. He's got all sorts of time. Defenders playing off. Give and go feed. Puck's in front. The goaltender is going to stop that one. Both teams making wholesale line changes. 10:40 second period.
Looks like that's going to get iced.
Yes, sir. So the audio that you hear is a wireless mic on the ice. Typically we put it down in the box so we can hear the referees, but the attendants in the box wouldn't allow us to put a mic down there tonight yet. So we do have the ability to wire up like coaches and stuff. We've done that in the past before where coaches have had a lot of fun on the bench, give interviews and stuff like that.
Good hard shot.
Rebound. Backhand, another attempt.
It's like 6 took exception to that, huh?
But I like this. Tough hockey, no extra funny stuff. Leave it all on the ice. Indirect pass out. Clearing attempt, Jones for the Sabres. Ashburn looking to dig it out, number 7, Ian Park. They put it into a cluster of players. Sabres with it the other way, 2-on-4. He'll have to shoot it in. All sorts of time.
Brendan lost the handle.
Lots of players slipping and just making uncharacteristic moves. I wonder if the ice conditions here are okay, because it's the last minute or so. It seems a few oddities. Here's a 3-on-1 developing. Hard shot low. And a good save by the Sabres goaltender. Two-on-one developing for the Sabres. That was not a shot on net either. Back into Ashburn's zone. Headman feed. Valentine's going to take it in. High shot on the goaltender. Rebound. Another shot.
Good opportunity there.
Defender's going to reverse course back up to the point. Kept in. Close offside. He's going to let. Ref's going to let that one go. I guess it was onside. Puck behind the net. He's going to reverse course, put it off to the corner. Defender chipping in, high slot shot off the goaltender or off the side of the apron. Cross ice feed jammed him just a little bit. Puck behind the net. Center feed, lots of traffic. Sabres the other way, 3-on-2 if they speed it up. Man gets back for Ashburn. They're going to intercept that hit a player trying to make a change. Well, only 5 men on the ice, so they're good. Headman feed. He did not get a piece of that. I think he needs to do a better selling job because he threw his head back.
Right.
You don't do that if you want to try to sell that to the referee.
Looked like he was looking right at him too, didn't he?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to sell out. You got to fake it till you make it. Face-off win for Ashburn around the corner, kept in by the Sabres. Center and feed. Kept out by Ashburn. 4 players back for Sabres. Ashburn the other way, looking to get out. Sabres keep it in. I mean, the Sabres keep the pressure going is what I meant to say, not keeping it in. Pass back up to the point. Number 6, that's a shot to get in the way. Intercepted by the Sabres. Shots on goal here are 22 to 11 for the home team. So Ashburn doing good work, but I would say that this game is a little bit more even since the latter parts of that first period. Do you agree there, Toby?
Absolutely.
Ashburn really came out of the gates early. Since that goal has been pretty even here. That's going to be offside. Hard hit, and he touched the puck, so they are going to whistle that dead. Shall we go for another jokey joke?
Sure. Napkins?
Yeah. Here we go. Why was the hockey player so calm? Come on, you got this. No? Okay, he was skating up the ice. Everyone at home is like, what in the world is this? It's supposed to be a hockey broadcast. Gotta inject a little humor every once in a while. Stretch pass up for Park. Ian with a shot. Not sure if the defender got a piece of that, but it went well wide of the net, I think. Oh. That's why I don't play the sport anymore. I don't know how the boys do it, but 2-on-2 the other way for the Sabres. Shot missed the net. Puck out to the point. Sent in, delayed offside. Both teams making changes. Stretch pass. That one's going to catch the stick of Mike Hull, number 24. Around the boards and out. They'll have to regroup. Offside. Yep. He took his time calling that one, but we saw that one from all the way up here. At least I did. That's going to go down for an icing. No, they're going to wash that off. They're going to say the Sabres defender could make that play. Ashburn regrouping. Shot in before the red line. That, whoa, okay, actually it wasn't.
It was right on the red line.
I guess I'm seeing things.
Benefit of the doubt.
Sabres into the zone. Tries a toe drag. That's picked off. Shot just wide of the net, through the crease. Didn't miss by much. 3:45 here to go. That shot, whoa, he whiffed on that one. Here we go, shot on goal, toe save by the Sabres goaltender. Another shot on goal. Ashburn keeps adding it up. Shot towards the net, that's going to be another toe save. Sabres goaltender is really, yeah. He is keeping the Sabres in this game. Face-off win back up to the point. Shot doesn't get through. Soren with a shot deflection.
Almost redirected in.
Powers got a stick on it. That would have been a beautiful goal. Sent down the length of the ice. This is on net, so no icing. Stretch pass all the way up. Sabres into the zone. Shot wide of the net. Kept in at the point. Soren back behind the net. Headman feed. Intercepted by the Sabres again. 2-on-4 kind of developing. He'll just dump it behind the net. Centering feed picked up by the Sabres. Sabres backhanded out. He's unable to split the defenders. Sabres knock it back down into the defensive zone. Soren back up with it. Well, I tell you, Soren sure has changed as a player. Just in a year that I've last seen him.
Stronger.
Yep, this is going to be set the length of the ice. He loved the rough stuff last year when he was with Piedmont. And I'm sure Brett wasn't a good influence on that because it just kind of added fuel to the fire.
Too much time in the penalty box.
Yeah, well, he's spending more time on the ice now, right?
Yes.
Shot from the point. Thomas Conklin, goaltender, thanks for the advice from one of the Sabres fans. Appreciate you guys watching. Puck back up to the point. Ashburn can't keep in with 1:45 left to go here. So you're going to remember that name, Thomas? You're getting ready to leave, aren't you?
Yes.
So I might have to pull in some backup here. I got a guy standing behind me that's an unbiased announcer. Is Brooks here? I would love to have this little, his son Brooks is like 12. He's better than all the adult commentators. Anyways, I'm getting terribly distracted here. Ashburn's coming out with it. That'll get out of the zone. We got 1:10 left on the board. Shot from a half. Oh, that was a nice shot.
The legs.
Through the legs, yeah.
Another
Hard
one.
shot. Wow. 55.1 seconds left. 27, 28 shots on goal. He is, yeah.
He's had a game.
He has. Meanwhile, this guy down the other end, he's only faced 11 shots on goal. Only one have gotten by him. He's had a busy night, but not as busy as the Sabres goaltender. But that's a testament to the Ashburn offense. That's going to just barely get down there for an icing. 46.5 on the board. We'll rewind it all the way back down. Are we having fun yet?
Tons.
Yeah? For a color guy, you're not too talkative if I can give you some crap.
Well, I did get roped into this, remember?
You did. But
It wasn't voluntary.
you were voluntold to do this? Cross feed. Loose
One
puck.
of these has got to get through eventually, right?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing this. It's boring to call a game by yourself, for sure. Ashburn stretch pass once again.
Great pickup. And fat.
Beautiful no-look. Shot off the side of the net. Oh, and here we go.
More pushing and shoving.
More,
punching.
yeah.
Gotta be careful there.
They're not going to take anyone off. This is playoff hockey.
Referee just shaking his head.
That was a beautiful
bench.
no-look backhand pass to the high slot. That puck's going to get out to the neutral zone. Chase Noller all the way back. That's going to go for an icing. 6.1. Here we go again. Same thing happened last period.
Yep.
We'll see if Aiden's up to the task this time. Line changes coming up. They're putting some defensive-oriented players out on the ice, no doubt.
He's got to win this face-off.
Sabres tried the same exact thing. Win it forward on the faceoff, and that's going to do it for the second period. How about that? Still tied 1-1. All right. Are you sticking with us or are you heading out?
I think we have to head out.
All right. Hey, it was a pleasure to do this. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Nice seeing you. Let's do this again next year. We're going to dip out and we're going to show some intermission highlights. Watch the game on the way. All right?
Very good.
Thanks.
I will.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so Toby Ruck is now on his way with Soren out of the game. They have another event to attend, so we've called in some reserves. We got Mr. Andy Eade up here. How you doing, Mr. Andy?
Doing great, doing great. We just came in hot from Reston. We came in from the states championship there, the 16U states championship.
First experience?
First experience, and I believe we made. I heard. I'm not sure how true this is, but I heard the Loudon Knights 16U 2010 American were the first team to ever play up and earn their spot internationals.
First time ever in the history is CBHL or
PVA.
Yeah. Good job. Congratulations on that. So we are here with an exciting game.
Looks like a close one.
It is, absolutely. First period was pretty much controlled by Ashburn as we got an announcer. You're doing an awesome job. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Very appreciate the compliments there. Ashburn going in. It's very hard for me to do play-by-play, color, tech, direct the game. I'm wearing like 10 hats.
No, it's too much for one person. It's always great to have a commentator to be calling the game so you can focus on the other stuff. I've been very blessed the last couple of seasons to have that.
Absolutely. Same here. This is the first time that I've had to call a game in a long, long time. I'm going to scoot to my right here. Pardon me, partner. So this might be the first time you and I have ever been on the headset together.
I think it is. Yeah, usually we've been on separate rinks at the same time.
Either working together or working for different teams.
That's
for
right.
sure. So, yeah, Ashburn had a great first period, a lot of pressure. Scored an early power play goal. And then The Sabres scored with about 3 seconds left in that first period. That's going to bounce towards the net. Rebound! Oh,
That looked like it
wow.
was going in.
Let's take a look at a replay from behind the net. This is our GoPro behind the net, and that is not right.
That is the other end, is it? Oh, that looks like it was during the intermission.
So here's the replay from the front camera here. So sometimes a little bit of drift happens with the cameras, and I have to reset it on OBS. So apparently that's not working terrific. But
great opportunity there, though, for Ashburn.
Absolutely.
The 32nd shot of the game, 32-11. That's quite incredible. I mean, the score is tied, but the shots is quite heavily in favor of Ashburn.
The Sabres goaltender is really standing on his head, making a difference this game. Nothing against. There's another shot, another rebound. Puck back up to the point. Shot down low, deflection.
And there's one of those strong saves from the Sabres there.
Yeah, so our live camera behind the net is working perfectly fine. It's the replays that we're not. And I know I can talk to you about this because you understand the tech aspect of it.
That's right. Yeah, we'll bore everybody at home watching to death talking about it, but I understand.
Absolutely. They won't understand. There might be a select few that understand it on our level, not to toot our own horns a little bit, but both Andy and I work. Andy is a professional videographer, does weddings, does all sorts of good stuff, so anyone at home watching, you need anything in Northern Virginia or even Maryland, Andy's your guy. Get in touch with me and I'll put him in touch with you. No commissions. Andy, would you like to call part of the game?
I mean, I'm happy to take the load off a little bit.
That would be fantastic.
I don't know many of these kids. I know Max Mueller on the blue line back there. But
there's Ashburn's sheet right there. There's a shot off the side of the net.
Around the back of the net.
Puck in the high slot.
Back to the blue line. We got a shot. It goes over the net. Ashburn cycling. Round the back of the net, picked up by number 7. Tries to center it. It's blocked. Taken into the boards. He's still with it. Handed off. Now around the back of the net. 7 battling for the puck up against the boards. It's out with the Sabres on the far side through center. Turned over now. Ashburn with it. Back into the zone. Number 6 in the corner for the Maryland Sabres. And they'll get it out through center with speed. They've got numbers if they hurry. 88 takes a shot. That's a save. Juicy rebound. Another shot. It's loose. Puck's still loose. Sabres get to it. They've still got it sounding around the back of the net to the far side. 92.
Yep. Got a delayed penalty.
Yep. There it is.
Number 96, Peter Rubich, is going to go off. That's a cross check in the back. Sabres goalie is Jack Gibbs, a senior, and this is his last CBHL game. He's amazing. Thanks for the input there. Mr. and Mrs. Cox, 75% of the players typically age out at this point and are seniors, so I'm having gone through that with my son Brett last year. I am honored and grateful, all the words, to be able to bring this game to you guys today. So thank you for welcoming us into your homes. Beautiful save. That deserves an instant replay. We may not see it by the time we get back to live action because they're about to drop the puck here again.
Strong shot here right into the glove. Aiden with a nice save. Face off to the left of Aiden. Maryland tried to get another shot off. It's blocked. Another picked up. Number 2, Adams now with it. Back to the blue line. D-to-D pass. Another D-to-D pass. Oh, and he fans on that pass. It's now picked up by Ashburn on the far side. Makes a move. And he loses the puck. Turns over to Maryland.
It's Southern Maryland.
Southern Maryland, sorry.
Distinctly different than the northern half. Oh, man, there's a shot on that.
It's loose.
Wow.
Puck is still loose, and Ashburn able to clear it out. Another 41 seconds remaining.
Remember,
Ashburn yet to really get something started here in this power play.
Remember, icings on power plays don't count.
Yeah.
You can clear the puck this year.
Ashburn really need to get this into the offensive end here.
25 seconds to go on the penalty.
So far, a very strong penalty kill from Southern Maryland. Now 50 coming in, gets a shot from the blue line. Puck loose still. Picked up by 31. He's got the puck. He centers it. It's going to be a shot from 88. Goes over the net.
That went up in the air, hit the rafters, came right back down. They did not call that.
Now on the far side, battle on the boards. Picked up at the blue line. He's kept it in.
Back to even strength.
Great penalty kill.
That's Ashburn's first penalty on the night. Sabres' first power play comes up empty as we go for an icing. Let's have another look at that scrum in front of the net where Aiden Kazai makes this just amazing save here. And the puck was loose in the crease for a second. Wow. Good action with 10:19 here left in the third period. 1-1 Sabres in Xtreme.
Face-off won by the Sabres. Comes out of the zone. They'll dump it back in. Ashburn trying to get something started here. I don't believe that touched it.
No.
Nope. We'll get a whistle for icing.
No. So Soren's dad and I were just talking. Similar thing happened where the player was right here and he threw his head back in the air. And I don't know if the ref saw the puck not touch him, but his body language was enough to.
Okay.
You got to sell it a little bit, you know? Like, yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
You're not cheating, you're not trying, right? Philosopher Ric Flair
That's right.
used to say that.
All right, redoing the face-off to the left of the Ashburn goalie.
Woo, for people who get it.
Here come Ashburn on the breakout, working their way. 24 tries to get it to the slot, but that pass is intercepted. Now 93 gets a shot. It goes over the net into the near side corner, and it's sent out. Ashburn will have to chase it down. Connor gets it up to Wu. Tries to hit the headman, 24. And that one goes over the stick. It's going to come back into the Ashburn defensive end. D-to-D pass.
9:30 third period.
Wu coming up the near side boards. Gets it centered to 24. 24 makes a move. Backhanded pass. Couldn't get it through. And now Sabres get to it. They'll bring it through neutral. They're going to dump it in, go for a partial line change. 27. That's Max Mueller. Goes back behind the Ashburn net. They'll have to restart. Under pressure, 46 manages to get back to it. He'll get it to center.
This has been a surprisingly very clean game. Very little scrums, very little penalties. That's going to be an offside delayed. So both teams doing very good here. Being good sports about that's going to go clear. That should go for an icing if Mueller can't get back to it. Yeah, they're going to call that. All right, time to test you, Andy.
Uh-oh.
Look at the screen.
Okay.
You know what's coming. You just
Is it
don't know
Grandma's
what
napkin jokes?
It is Mrs. Gallagher's
Gallagher's.
napkin. Why do ice hockey players always succeed? Come on, you got 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
They put their goals first.
Good one. Good one.
Send us your napkin jokes. We need better material, folks. I'm just upset that they're not doing the game sheet live here because, you know, I got all the stats and everything that come up with goals and penalties, and none of that works when game sheet is down. So
no, it's a tremendous resource. When it's not there, it's a shame.
And I know the scorekeeper is down there. He's doing his best, but he's more of a PA announcer.
Yeah.
We know his dad. That's what's his name's dad down there?
Jared.
Jared's dad. Yeah, Jared's son.
All right, 25 Radaman comes in with speed. Looking for options. Centers it. Now behind the back of the net. Under pressure. Bit of a scrum up on boards. Ashburn come out with it. Far side corner. A shot from a sharp angle goes right into the glove. Shots on goal, 35 to Ashburn, 16 to the Sabres. 7:40 to go in your third period. It's funny, I've not had to exercise this muscle in a while. I've had 2 seasons of having a commentator, and I'm just focused on the camera in the live stream.
It's funny. Do you remember how to do it? Because it sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. Around the back of the net, Ashburn with it. Cycling around, a shot. Oh, it goes through. Oh, the whistle was already blown dead.
Not sure what the, I guess he had caught that puck. I'm kind of confused on that one. So they're going to pay. Oh, you know what? Crease violation.
Okay, they're bringing the face-off back.
I didn't notice an Ashburn player in the crease, but that's one reason, unless it was played with a hand or something. But yeah, I did not, didn't pick up that one.
Sabres will control that face-off. Back into their end. They try to send it up the near side boards. It'll be chased down by Connor. He'll take it behind their net, and he's going to send it back around the near side boards. Sabres get to it first. They'll dump it back in, picked up by 96.
You notice how Ashburn's got 2 players up at the blue line, right?
Yep.
That's a same coach from last year was doing the same exact thing. You could tell the coaches because the systems that the team that plays, it's funny. That's the first thing that struck me as an Ashburn thing.
Yeah.
But it's a strategy. It works. They are #1 in the Upper Patrick division for a reason.
Yeah.
Sabres are #2.
I'm very closely matched by the pace I've seen in this game in the third period I've seen so far. Coming in hot. Here come the Sabres, picked up though and broken up by Ashburn. #7 couldn't quite get to it. Maryland will keep control. Southern Maryland, I should say. Still with it. Backhanded centering attempt. Puck's loose and Ashburn able to clear. Now it's going to be chased down. 72 turns on the afterburners. He's going to have to get that back on side. 72 gets back on side.
Turns around, goes right back in.
Yep.
He's got a lot of stamina as that one goes for an icing with 6:14 to go. You missed our game matchup from earlier. Here's the way it looked between these two teams. That's a lot of data, I know, for you to absorb, but the main thing that matters is the My Hockey rankings.
Yep.
The point and some change difference, but the head-to-head down at the very bottom, Southern Maryland Sabres and Ashburn Xtreme have played twice. The Ashburn Xtreme have won 1 game, and their last meeting was a 2-2 tie. And that was just about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So, 2 very evenly matched teams.
Very close.
And you like to see it come down. I mean, I love the underdogs, but you also love to see the top 2 teams the entire season meet in the finals because it's they've earned it. Oh.
Near side corner, Ashburn controlling the puck. Centering attempt right in front of the net. There's something in the crease there.
Stick.
Broken stick, it looks like.
A lot of money. Ashburn player coming back to the bench.
Trying to get a fresh stick or
he just went
legs.
for a change, yeah.
Oh, and they couldn't get that across the line, so Ashburn now on the counter. Drop to 89, he gets a shot, goes right in the glove. You know, if a goaltender is as hot as this, you got to get the goaltender moving a little bit more than that. You know, just taking a shot right into the chest like that's not going to get it done. A tight game like this, he's faced 38 shots. You got to find a way to get the goalie moving.
You know, I like to preach low shots on goal traffic in front to draw the rebound. Because if you shoot high on a goaltender, more than likely it's either going to go by him or he's going to catch it and absorb it for the whistle.
Yeah.
Low shots generate rebounds on a much higher proportion.
Here comes 85 on the far side, backhanded shot. That's an easy save for the Ashburn goaltender. Now on the breakout, they can't get it out just yet. It comes back to center. Adams with it, sends it across to the far side. 85 tries to send it in. Ashburn pick it up. 24 brings it back in. Centering attempt goes to the far side, picked up at the blue line. Far side corner now centered. 89's trying to get to it. Kept in by Max Mueller, and it goes right into the glove of the Southern Maryland Sabres goaltender, who is outstanding here. 39 shots faced, full 38 to go in the third period.
Beautiful complex they have down there, the Capitol Clubhouse.
Yeah, it is.
I've been down there once. Xtreme with no problem, but I've heard that they've kind of shut down things a little bit.
Face-off won forwards by Ashburn. Trying to get the puck back, though. Sabres trying to get it out of the zone. Pinched at the blue line by Boltama. Sent around. Ashburn still with it. Around the back of the net. Oh, couldn't quite make it work. And now able to get it back to center. Connor with it. Gets across to 96. He's going to dump it in. Picked up. 38 chasing it down into the corner. Pinched up against the boards. He managed to get it released for 37. And now on the run. Here comes the Sabres. They get around. Oh, and broken up there by Ashburn. Pass up to 25. Drop pass. Sends it up. Oh, so close. That was almost a beautiful play.
Didn't miss by much.
And this is going to be a heartbreaker for either team if they score at this point, getting so close to the end of regulation.
Somebody has to win this game.
Stretch pass.
It's too early to talk about shootout or overtime, but I believe we have overtime would be the next thing for CBHL. But honestly, I can't. I think it goes straight to a shootout.
Oh, it does? No 5 3-on-3?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
It'd be nice if they did the Olympic 20-minute 3-on-3 like this
wouldn't
morning.
that be nice like this morning? What a game.
Ashburn to the center.
Tries to get the tip in. Max gets it. He tried to step forward and get it in, but it comes out of the zone. 23 is going to pick it up. Ashburn on the regroup. Here they come. Wu with speed, 89. That shot's blocked by 31 from the Sabres.
That's
oh
in.
My goodness! That made it through. The Sabres goaltender, who's been outstanding, somehow that made it through.
I think that may have hit his stick and gone into the net.
Let's look at the replay.
We're going to catch the tail end of this. There's a shot from behind the net, off deflection, off the goaltender, and he's had such a good game.
And what did we just say?
Yeah.
You know, at this late juncture of the game, it's going to be a heartbreaker for either team. That's going to boost the adrenaline for Ashburn Xtreme. Sabres have got to turn this around really quick.
Oh, man. Wow. What a sequence.
And you know this is going to get exciting now because the goaltender's getting lifted in the next minute if they don't score.
Yep, absolutely. He has just had one heck of a phenomenal game. That's 40 shots on goal. More than double.
We've got a player in the net for
that's
number 8 was laying down in the net behind the Ashburn goaltender.
Last time I checked, that doesn't count as a goal if the player crosses the line, right?
Not unless he's holding the puck.
If he's holding the puck, that's even more worse, right?
Yeah, probably. All right, so face-off on the far side. Ashburn got to play the possession game. They got to win face-offs, and they got to play possession.
We have a delayed offside.
Ashburn in no hurry here. They'll get it to center.
We're going to keep an eye on the Sabres goaltender, upper right-hand corner. We're going to see when they lift them.
Ashburn get the puck along the far side, chasing it down. It's going to die. Sabres send it around. 25 picks it up. He's battling hard. Connor with the puck. He managed to send it back around. Doesn't seem like it had legs. Kept in by Wu. Wu's got the puck on. Centers it, goes through the crease, but nobody there for Ashburn. So now Sabres on the far side. Now here comes Max Mueller, 27. He's got speed. He shoots it through the legs. It goes wide. Now on the far side.
Sabres got to get the puck down the other end and try to generate some scoring. We're running out of time.
Max with a keep in at the blue line.
1 minute to go. They're going to ice it.
57 seconds exactly.
We're going to see a timeout here from the Sabres, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're going to talk strategy about lifting their goalie, I'm sure.
Yeah, they have to. Yep, here we go.
Wow, this has been an exciting day of hockey. We started off with the Olympic game for USA. Then we had States in Reston, and now I'm here with you. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
You got a little taste of everything.
Full day of hockey. By the way, it is snowing outside.
It was starting to like turn white as I came in. Cough drop, sir?
No, I'm
I
good.
don't want to be selfish.
No, I appreciate it.
That's why I don't call it too many games, because I go horse.
That's right.
So, but this is as close as it gets. Shots on goal are 41-18 in favor of Ashburn,
That's quite incredible.
and it's only 2-1.
Yeah, that really is. What a job the Sabres goaltender has been doing there. Stopping 39, only allowing in 2. And that last one, man, I don't know. It was kind of tough to see what happened there, but
It was a shot from almost the back boards.
Right.
He just threw it towards the net.
kind of a fluky.
Yep.
bounce or something.
When I was playing, that was one of my favorite shots. You go down in the corner, goaltender's not thinking that you're gonna, shoot it from the corner. But if he comes off the post just a little bit,
Yeah.
just bank it in off of him.
Yeah, maybe off the back of the skate or something.
Yep. Yeah, I used to go off the back hip or the back pad.
All right, buckle in, folks. Your final 57 seconds is coming up right now. Face off to the right of the Sabres goaltender. It goes behind the Sabres net. It's going to be picked up by the Sabres. They got to move fast. They break it out. They get it center. It's picked up by 96 for Ashburn. He sends it. It's behind the Sabres net. 43 seconds now. Sabres trying to break it out. It's pinched off at the boards and sent back by Ashburn. Now 36 seconds. Sabres can't get it out of their end of the ice. Ashburn doing a great job pinching it off and keeping it in the Sabres end. Now 26 seconds.
Jeez.
And now Sabres get it to center. Ashburn sends it straight back in. 25. He's got a shot to the goal. It goes up in the air and goes over the net. On the near side, still 13 seconds to go.
Off the side of the net there, 10.
Sabres cannot get the puck out, and Ashburn are not letting them. And he freezes the puck with 3.3 seconds left to go. This is going to be a final face-off here.
Yep.
Not even a chance to lift the tendy.
No, there's not.
Ashburn did an exceptional job from that timeout, not giving up any opportunity to lift the goaltender. Face off, and that's going to do it. Ashburn victorious here.
Let the celebration begin. Congratulations, Ashburn Xtreme, your 18U Upper Patrick 2026 champions.
Outstanding.
This is what I love about it. Just look at the jubilation on these kids.
Yeah, these are the memories that you play hockey for.
And not to be remiss, this is what's going on down in the Sabres end. Very somber. Nothing to be ashamed about. This is such a hard-fought game between these two teams. And now we get the traditional handshake at the end of the game. I'm going to turn up the volume for this.
Tom Crossan.
CBHL commissioner.
Sabres get their new hardware and a new banner to take back home.
Well earned. Very well earned.
And now our 2026 CBHL 18U upper section playoff
We get the traditional pose in front of the net,
Yep.
the scoreboard. Final photo of a lot of these kids' hockey careers. A few will move on to college and beer league,
Yep.
but for a lot, this is the end of their hockey journey.
And you were with us, I think, for the tournament last weekend up in Niagara Falls, where we had a very unique situation with some gate-crashing fans that were from another team that just showed up and started watching our 16U AA tournament game, and they came on ice for the photo. We have two photos, one with those kids and one without, with the banner.
And this is the parents' favorite memory right here.
Yeah.
Going out onto the ice, taking photos with their kids, with the banners. Fun times.
Well, congratulations to both teams. Always the culmination of an exceptional amount of effort throughout the season.
The ice is littered with gloves, sticks. At this point, it doesn't matter. It's all a part of festivities.
And there's a little bit of pride in me too, because we know some of these kids. They're on our high school team with Grayson, so while we're skating with Loudon Knights, a lot of these Ashburn players are good friends of Grayson's and high school teammates.
Yeah, well, you have 4 years of crossover essentially.
Yeah.
In some chances, sometimes you only get 2 or 3 years of crossover at the high schools.
Yep.
But yeah, lots of friends, lots of teammates one night, lots of opponents the next night. It's all about hockey family. This is a great hockey community here in Northern Virginia. I love it. I love being a part of this.
Yeah.
I know you do as well.
Yeah.
This is fun to me.
It's the greatest sport on earth. There's no question in my mind.
Absolutely, absolutely. You don't have to worry about snow, rain, or anything like that. The conditions are pretty controlled, except for the cold.
Yep.
We can tolerate that. All right, folks. As soon as everyone clears off the ice, we're going to call it a wraps for the broadcast. As I said earlier, it's a privilege and an honor to do this game. Thank you for the opportunity. For those of you that have players still playing, please consider reaching out. Here's the QR code to get in touch with me. My buddy here, Andy, also does games, does video, does everything in the world. There's how you get in touch with us. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast. Andy, any final words before we peel on out?
Just a thank you for bringing me on here for the third period. I really just stopped by to say hi. I was not expecting to call the third period with you, but it was an honor to to get to share this with you and to share this with the families at home watching. Like I say, greatest sport on earth, greatest families on earth. It's a privilege just always to be involved in the sport and to extend this to hockey families.
Absolutely. And we're still going to hold on here as long as they're on the ice. We're going to capture this.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, here comes Smitty. So he's our high school coach. He's Max's stepdad, number 27 there. He's the Heritage varsity head coach. Exceptional human being and an exceptional coach.
They're trying to kick him off the ice. We have another game coming up after this. They are not leaving.
No.
This is their last moment.
It's a party, yeah.
So our scheduled time was 4 o'clock. The next game's supposed to start at 5:40. So we're 1 minute over on the time.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is one of those rare moments where look at the two goaltenders. Nobody's in a hurry to get off.
No. No, and that's why we were trying to get here for the 16U Lower A championship game, because Grayson's got friends. That's one of his former coaches, our former team manager. We got a lot of friends on that team, and by the time our game finished, oh, excuse me 1 second.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, by the time we got done with that, and then we went and had some lunch and some celebratory drinks. We just didn't want the season
Didn't
to
expect
end.
to come over here and find a hockey game, did you?
Well, it's one of those things, kind of like with these guys, like you get to the end of the season and it's bittersweet. You've had such a great time. You've formed such a close bond with your other families and the team and teammates. No one really wants the season to end.
Yep.
So I totally can understand and resonate with what's happening on ice here. No one wants to get off the ice because that's acceptance that the season's over.
Yep.
No more hockey.
Yep. And you know, at the end of my son's hockey days, we lost in the semifinal last year to CBHL Upper Patrick. I'm not gonna lie, I shed a couple tears while calling the last game. We didn't win, but I can imagine it's happy tears for these guys on the ice. All right, well, I was gonna say that's it, folks, but we're still going on. All right, I think that's going to do it. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in. Ashburn Xtreme 2026 playoff champions. Thanks for tuning. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks, Andy.